Government cheese?
Government cheese.
Government cheese.
Government cheese.
Government cheese. A phrase that's often used in pop culture to represent economic hardship.
Secret government cheese tunnels.
Government cheese. It ain't even got no government cheese.
Don't make me say cheese. Oh, you done lined up for some cheese before. Oh, I done been in the line for some cheese. Oh, be in line all day.
I've seen government cheese mentioned in songs and all sorts of other media over the years, but there's only one place where John Government has sold me directly cheese. That place being through the commissary in jail. Now there were two choices of cheese that you could purchase. You could purchase the 4-ounce block of cheese. That cost you $3.71. That costs a lot of money for 4 ounces of cheese. That's just a block that you've no way of storing long term or grading or really eating besides just like picking pieces off of. Online I found this same cheese for about $2.59. But the main cheese product that everyone was buying week after week was the squeezed cheese. An 11-ounce bottle of jalapeno cheese. It cost $6.54 from the commissary. Now this cheese I liked, but you could also reuse the bottle after you were done with it to hold water. During my stay in particular, it was hard to get a water cup. I asked many of the correctional officers and I did not receive one at all, at least from an officer. Now on the inside, this cheese was $6.54, but when I tried to search at brick and mortar stores for it, I couldn't quite find it. And online, there wasn't a steady source for it either, and where I could find it, it cost a lot more than on the inside. I did find it at Hy-Vee, Amazon, and eBay. I've never been to a Hy-Vee, don't know if you can actually get it. They claim that you can get it for $3.49. One seller on eBay wanted $5.99 plus an additional $5.80 for shipping. The other seller wanted $11.50 plus an additional $13 to ship it. Not worth it for cheese, but I can get any other cheese. I can go to the store, I could order any other cheese and be fine, but why this cheese? It's got special flavor. When you want to show your friends the creations that you learned to make in jail, you need the same flavors. So I got the same flavors. I got the hot and spicy cheese curls. And I did get the jalapeno squeeze cheese. Now I liked this cheese.
That's what good old welfare cheese looks like, y'all.
I also got hers jalapeno poppers. Ruffles chips, although I'd probably use the sour cream and cheddar usually. And for the soup part of the soup, we have chili flavored soup. You usually get top ramen or Maruchan. And last but not least, a hair tie for tying up the bags that you're cooking in. You'd usually get an 18 count. I believe they were about $2 or so. I'll have to check that. Now that we have all the ingredients together, how about we make like Jon Favreau and Chef? This is myself. This is John, who will be cooking it today. We'll be using mostly the top bowl, but he also has the bottom bowl too. As you can see on this unit here, the washing mechanism is on the left side, right next to the hot water. And then the cold water button is in the opposite side. That's basically how John functions. That's all you need to know. We don't have the luxury of closing the drain, so you'll find a way to stop the flow of water out of the sink. So let's cook. We're ready to prep the ramen. So here we have the chili ramen. Mash that down a few more times and get it ready for cooking. Then we have the jalapeno poppers. Then we have the cheese whiz. We're smashing some of those up too. Little strap. I put some cheese whiz in this empty jalapeno popper bag so that way I can crush them up. I don't have to crush all of them. Only like a handful or two. Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream. Those we won't really be smashing up. And the most important part, the cheese. Our Alright, now that that's all crushed, we can get this ramen base together for the soup and get it ready to cook. Now that I'm ready to mix my ingredients, I have a mason jar to use instead of my traditional cup. Right, Bog. Alright, we got the mason jar back after that little mishap. Yeah, chili powder going in first. Now for the jalapeno cheese dust. Then get the hot and spicy cheese curl dust. Now that all that's mixed up, I'm going to fill it to about the 6-ounce line. And then throw some of this cheese in there. Alright, now that I got 6 ounces of water in there, I'm going to stir it all up. Looks delicious. We're going to add some more cheese and make it thicker. Just a little bit, just a squirt, just a squeeze of the cheese. Okay. Now you're gonna take your bag, your emptied jalapeno bag, or your soup bag, whichever one you prefer. You're gonna take your broken up soup, throw it into that bag. Have that soup in that bag that you're cooking in. Take that mixture that you just made. And pour it over that soup. You're going to want to mix it up. I'm at 2 more ounces of hot water and pour it over there. Okay. There it is. Now all that's left is to tie off this bag so we can cook it in the sink. Now that that's tied off, we're ready to cook. Let's go and submerge it. Here at my sink, it's a little echoey. That's okay, I'll make do. I got some privileges. Unlimited hot water. You can also plug the reservoir so you can hold water in there, which is very nice. So now all I have to do is put that in there, throw some hot water in there. Now I'll use something to weigh it down. In this case, I'll use a mason jar, same one I used before. In many cases, I'd be reusing a cheese bottle or a salsa bottle and filling it with water just to weigh it down. Now, we'll come back after 15 minutes and then exchange the hot water for more hot water. It's been about 15 minutes. There we go, it's pressed down, and we'll just wait 15 more minutes and we'll have some soup. So it's been about 30 minutes. Let's get it plated. Alright, plating time. I got the soup. I got the plate, which I wouldn't normally have this. I would have a bowl if you bought one, or you just rip the bag open and use that. But today I got a plate. For the final plating, I have Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream. Eee. Now let's crack this open. Oh yeah. Let's plate it up. Now we usually reuse the bags, but I'm just gonna throw that out. You know, wash them out a few times and reuse them. Top it off with some potatoes to add a little crunch in there. Yeah, it's mostly chips. Alright, mix her up. Dry her out. Really good. Could use a little more hot and spicy cheese curls for the spice, but if you don't like it too hot, it's not too bad. Alright, enjoy, subscribe, like, see you later.